Hi everyone. Today we're going to have a look at fractions on the calculator. So we have had a look before at using our fraction key on our calculator. And if everyone's using our abacus calculator, remember it's this D/E key that we can see here. Some people might have a Casio calculator. It's got boxes on it that we can use. When we press it, we get the actual fraction to stand up here and we can pop our numbers in it. But you're going to use your calculator today to do the sums. So we don't have to do our fractions by hand anymore. Any fraction question that we come across now, we are going to use our calculator to do. So we might have one of the additions that we did the other day. So we might have 5/7 plus 2/7, and we are going to just put that straight in our calculator. So 5 fraction key 7 plus 2 fraction key 7. And that tells us we get an answer of 1. We sometimes see fractions though, and we couldn't do these ones the other day because they wouldn't have met our rule. We've got 3/5 and we want to add a third. Our pieces are not the right shape. So what we can do is use our calculator and put in 3/5 plus 1/3. And that tells me that I'm going to get 14 over 15. Oh, I'll throw my pen away. And our calculator is going to simplify things for us. If we were doing 2/10 plus 2/10, if we were doing that by hand, we would get 4/10. But if we put that in our calculator, 2/10 plus 2/10, we're going to get an answer of 2/5. And that's because we know that 2/10 plus 2/10 is 4/10. We learnt the other day how to simplify fractions, and if we put 4/10 in our calculator and press equals, it gives us 2/5. So we can even put in mixed numbers. So what if we wanted to add 1.5 plus 2 3/5? Then to put 1.5 in our calculator, we're going to say 1 fraction key 1 fraction key 2 for 1.5 plus 2 fraction key 3 fraction key 5. And it gives me a weird looking answer. We'll see if that focuses in for you. So when we get an answer that looks like that and it's got 3 bits in it, what we do is we say the first number is our whole number and the next 2 bits are our fraction. So we're going to have a couple of questions like that you'll need to practice. We're also going to have some multiplications. So we might have 4/5 times a third, and we're going to type them straight in our calculator. 4 fraction key 5 times 1 fraction key 3 equals 4 over 15. We're going to get some division questions. Let's have a third divided by 2/9. Let's have that. So we're going to say 1 fraction key 3 divided by 2 fraction key 9. We get 1 and 1/2. Remembering that when you get 3 numbers in your answer, the first number becomes your whole number and the next bit is your fraction. So we've got some additions, we've got some multiplications, we've got some divisions. We can do subtractions as well. We can have 10/20, take away 2/5. And if we do that, put it in our calculator, 10 over 20, take away 2 over 5, we get 1/10. So now we get to just practice doing these on our calculator. So you need to dig out your calculator. If you're not sure what the fraction key is, you need to head back and watch the video again from the other day on simplifying fractions and see if you can see your calculator in it. If you still don't know, take a photo of your calculator and send it through, and Mrs. Skinner and I will have a look at it, and we will tell you what button you need to press. And you need to do today's work with your calculator instead of with your brain. So it's a brain-free lesson today, Year 7, and we're just using our calculators to get the answers for our worksheets.